Hello, this is Erica Williams. I'm coming at you live from Shell Point, South Carolina. So, there are some people who are joining in with the Perpetual Income family, and they want to know exactly how to go about doing it, what it entails, how to go about doing it. It's not as hard as you would think. I found out when I was doing my introductory period where I just sat there and tried it out and I had, funds to put on it and check it out and everything. I found a little way for the system to kind of pay for itself, which is what they were all promoting. But the way I got into this program was through another company called Learn Nation. I still owe money to that dude. But, at the end of the day, it's all about what you learn and how you go about using it, whatever. So, Sean Josiah, of course, the guy that you have heard about if you're getting into this affiliate marketing world, he created a program called Perpetual Income 365. And what it does is it offers the person who's using it the ability to put yourself out there in the internet world, which I think some people kind of forgot is still somewhat new. It's not as new as it was, in the 90s. But the affiliate marketing world is using this brand new world of social media to kind of dominate the way that people will be able to market people's products, company products, but not only that, also be able to help themselves become, the online entrepreneur, whatever they want to be. Because believe it or not, even if you live in a small town like, say, where I live, and you want to get people to come to your place of business when they're on, like, say, vacation, because that's kind of what we have here in Beaufort. We live in a tourist, attraction, which is fantastic because that's 365 days of pure tourism and people wanting to come see your town and people wanting to come revisit and people wanting to see you and stuff beyond family. And that gives you the ability to get to know people before they even come out of their hotel room or their timeshare or, wherever they're renting. So when he created this to help the average person. He's one of those people who probably sat at home, after college or walked away from working for a nice advertising firm and was like, I'm going to go and take this and make this to help other people. And it does. What I'm showing you are a few screenshots of what I saw was proof to myself that it does work. What I'm showing you are screenshots of what I earned as an advertiser from people just clicking on the links, going to where the link will take them, and then people actually buying, the product or whatever. I of course purchased the product, and at the time I think it was like $9 to $7 or something like that. But now it's gone up to like $20. But still, regardless of what, he'll make another program, and that other program will probably cost $20 or $10 or something like that. Especially around holiday times, people eventually kind of bring the price down so that way they can get more people in. But with everybody who goes into affiliate marketing, not everybody sticks with it, not everybody goes to it. As you see, it's only benefited me when I stuck with it at the moment in time. But at the moment in time, I was also a full-time job, taking care of my kid, going to school. I kind of put too much on my plate. But not to get into that because, we always kind of look at people like how are they able to do the things that they're doing? Well, a lot of them walk away from working for other people to work for themselves. But that doesn't mean that it's going to happen, just because. A lot of that is kind of the polished work out of what they actually went through. What you're going to go through is a little bit of self-fixing is the best way to put it. You have to fix yourself. You have to make yourself, more appealing to yourself so you can make yourself more appealing to other people. It's not like, say, putting on makeup on a face and just because you saw the way that the person wearing the makeup in the on the magazine cover is this, that's what you're going to look like. Unless you actually know what you're doing with the makeup, you're not going to look as flawless and beautiful as they do. And then, of course, if you know anything about picture taking and technology, then you know that over the years, we don't, have to worry about blemishes and stuff on the face that has the makeup. Now we have software that takes off those blemishes and makes the face look flawless for the picture. So, that's sort of what Perpetual Income kind of does. It kind of gives you the ability to say, this is the face that I'm showing, this is what I'm going to show them is the product. There's always something that you're going to be selling to somebody, but at the end of the day, you don't have to. And once you're able to get an audience out there, you'll be able to make residual income. Well, before you get to that point, you have to actually get people to want to click on that link. So in one of my screenshots, I have a link that's connected to a Facebook post. And what I did is, when Facebook started using this kind of technology, which is still fairly new, boosting a post, what it does is it takes it to all over the world, wherever you so choose to put it at, and it will flash in a time reel on somebody's Facebook page. And because they'll be looking for the same product that you're advertising, which is work from home and making money at your house and making money for yourself and perpetual income and Sean Josiah and everything like that, you'll be able to actually have that in your ability to get people to want to be a part of this program, that once they go and click on the link and all that, they're going to get a chance to see a web page that's connected to the product, and the product will be available to them. Now, I think Perpetual Income has probably changed to another name, because they always kind of take what they have and they, polish it up, and they make it a different face, and they make it give it another packaging, another color, and it's the same thing. It's a digital product. It's not something you have to go about forcing yourself to comprehend. That's why they have done-for-you services and things of that nature. I won't get into that, because that's something for them to get into, and I understand that part. If you have $1,500 or $2,000 to invest in it, you'll be able to make that. It's not so easy for those of us who don't have that comprehension. And at the beginning of this journey, you're going to have to kind of get somebody to show you, or you're going to have to kind of trial and error, which is what I did. So once you get the software together, and you can use Word or Publisher, or there's also free services out there, video editing services, that helps you out. I use one called OpenShot. It's another one that somebody told me about. It's a free video editor. If you have a PC like an HP or something, most of the stuff on the HP will come automatically with a video editor, a video creator, or a photo editor. It helps you to get used to your computer and the software that's in it. And then that way you're able to take what you have and put it on a video editor or something. You make a video, especially now with TikTok, you make yourself a little 5-minute TikTok or a little 30-second TikTok. You make a little flyer or something in your Word or Publisher, or I use PowerPoint sometimes. And once you get all that together, along with, sometimes you might put some music to it, or sometimes you don't, and then you just record your voice, and there you go. If you want to be seen, you make yourself, seen by turning on the computer camera, or, using your phone and making yourself a video and putting yourself out there, so that way you're familiar with it. And then there you go. You boost it, you send it all over the world. Eventually someone's going to see it. They're going to click on it. And then, you do it again. I spent maybe $30 in the amount of time that I made all the money I did. It was about, a month. But after a month of close to maybe 50,000, 60,000 people having it flashed on their computer screen or flashed on their phone screen, going to, their Facebook page, going to their line, they're going to click on it. They're going to click on that. They're going to go to the computer and see something, and they're going to want it. And that's the whole point, is do you know how to make a Word document? If you know how to make a Word document, then you're going to get some flyers and stuff once you purchase the program. You'll get things that you can use that you won't get in trouble for using, like flyers, and you'll have your own, like I said, Digistore, ClickBank account, and with their promotional tools, you'll be able to use that to be able to see where you're at and focus on where you feel that you might need to focus something on. You don't necessarily have to use Mr. Josiah's program to actually make money come your way. You could always, advertise his program, but you can also advertise something else. Like, say you're in the line of making a product, a hair product, or you're selling weave, or you're selling makeup, or you're selling tires, or you're selling stuff to clean the tires, or tissues, or pens, or there's different places to go to find out who's selling what, who's buying what, who wants what. And there you go. It's not so hard to understand how to get it out there, but to make the document, there's a whole nother way of going about doing that. And if you go to the software like the Word or something like that, or Publisher, or even go on your search engine and say, where can I get free video editing, or text editing, or how can I make a flyer for free, they'll show you step by step. And it's pretty cool because you'll learn it real fast. You won't get kind of unmotivated. It's just once life kind of throws extra stuff at you, you get kind of unmotivated to a point. But if you're serious about making the money you need to make, once you get yourself out there and once you start making a little bit more money, people will start asking you for help. And then you just got to give yourself the opportunity to help people. And while you're helping people, you have to also be willing to learn some more. So I hope this video helped you out in some way, shape, or form. I hope it gave you some kind of encouragement. Like I said, learn how to read about the Facebook and Facebook boosts. I just put my money in there and kind of saw it, and that was it. And then once, as you see on the boost picture, there's one that says rejected. The reason why it was rejected is because I broke the community rules. I didn't put something that wasn't supposed to be out there. I just didn't do it the proper way. Like I said, I was just testing it out. It was a fairly new program anyway when it started, and I had to learn about it in order for me to see where it was going. At the time, this was actually being promoted. The CEO of Facebook was kind of going under fire. I had to make sure I was paying attention to the right things. You never know. Platforms go away, just like stocks and stuff, stock market stuff. Those things go away, but they always get replaced. So for every one stock that goes away off the New York Stock Exchange, another one's already there, of the same industry, with the same products, and the same, may not be the same CEO. So with Mark Zuckerberg moving Facebook into the metaverse, that's something going on the inside of the Facebook world that really kind of has nothing to do with you as a user, but as a user, it'll benefit you if you want to be a boss. You can't be a boss and an entrepreneur and a business owner and not want to pay attention, because what happens if, say, Facebook goes down and they say you got to make a whole new account and a whole new thing? If you haven't been paying attention, you'll get stuck. You'll get lost, real lost. The internet isn't going anywhere. Making money, affiliate marketing isn't going anywhere. It's just kind of fairly new, and people are still scared. And then you've got the people with these big marketing firms who have been monopolizing on the industry for like ever. They're scared because they don't have any clue how to do any of this, because why? They've been too busy putting all their money and effort into trying to keep things in their little lane and, keep people all drunk and doped up off of drugs and stupid stuff, that it kind of backfired on them. So now they have to stop being jerks and learn how to talk to people that don't look like them in the mirror. And it's not so easy for a lot of them. So they don't know how to go about getting the people out here, the regular people like me and you, to take them seriously. Then you got to remember, some of them still have to answer to the people at the bank who said, hey, you can't have this particular person representing you, you can only have that particular person representing you. So don't get into the politics of it. Just remember that you have to answer to any political moves that might tell you you can and cannot do something. Don't go sitting there and starting, talking smack on Facebook because government did this and there's a change in policy that. Just move with it. Just like, you were taught, if you can't say nothing nice, don't say anything at all. Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with you learning how to not be so harsh with the next human being, who probably is being told people aren't harsh here anymore, even though I don't know. That just tells you they don't read the news. So pay attention to, what you're doing as far as what you want to do. You don't have to have a product. You don't have to have, you don't got to put yourself out there. You don't got to do all that. I put myself out there because there are people who want to see me, see my face. They don't want to just hear my voice. They want to see my face. They want to see if I'm, mentally and, mentally there, spiritually there. But other than that, they want to know, am I really talking about something that's going to help them? Yeah. Because it's going to help me. It helped me before. That's my real money. I don't have some paper check to show you. You don't do paper checks anymore. That was old ways. This is new ways. You got to show bank accounts. Well, I'm not showing you my bank account, but I'll show you what I earned from these folks that went into my bank account. And yeah, it goes directly to your bank account. You could direct deposit. They can't just steal your money, or the United States government's coming after them. That's just how it is. They can't just steal your money. Uncle Sam will come and get them. Trust me, Uncle Sam will come and get them. All those people on Wall Street who like to hide in my backyard, aka Hilton Head, they get their feelings hurt because the people in Hilton Head been telling somebody to come, please get these people from around us. They don't like paying villa rent, and they want to go hide in Cancun, and they mess up with them Mexicans. Now the Mexicans don't want them back. So it comes in handy to pay attention to the reality part. But if the reality part isn't preventing you from breathing, it isn't preventing you from having your phone on, internet, Wi-Fi, people who are poor and are homeless have nothing but time on their hands. So they can go here, there, everywhere, make video content, walk around. If they get $5, they can go to McDonald's and get another $5 and go to Starbucks. They can do that. If you are like me and you can't waste gas, not because you don't have the money for gas, but because you are actually struggling to where if you waste gas, it has to be to make more money, to not only put more money in the gas tank, but you also got to pay the bills, keep the car on the road. Yeah, if you're like me and you're really, really stressed out, and it has nothing to do with what's going on politically, and it has nothing to do with what's going on with anything else, you just, you're one of those millions of people, just like myself, who are stuck in a rut because of everything from your health to, a bunch of people not wanting to reimburse people for staying open and this and that, and your boss had to, either quit or shut down business or whatever, and you're in a rut, or even if you had a business and your business went down and you're doing it from home, you want to sell soap or whatever. Like I said, weave is now being accepted because why? Everybody bald-headed. Not because of cancer either. Everybody just, they shave their hair off and start from new because that harsh water and those chemicals they was washing their hair with and messed the hair up. Yeah, it happens. Many of us go through it. You got to sell a comb. You might as well sell some grease and some moisturizer. While you're at it, you sell some tweezers. The fingernail brush, nail polish. That all comes in handy. You could have a store in your house. Spend like $20 on supplies or something and make $50. Somebody gonna buy that stuff. I don't know why, but they going to. There's always somebody who needs something, that needs something, that needs something. That's how you gotta tell yourself. There's always somebody who needs something, that needs something, that needs something. And as long as you have some kind of representation of how to help somebody get somewhere or something, you're gonna make it. But you have to remember, you gotta stay a little focused. It's not so easy. And when you get to the Facebook part, just look for the boost and boost it. It's $5, $10. You could do $12. You put the location of where you want it to go all over the place. You go to a place called Google Trends and find out, put in the search engine, who wants to, make money from home or something. It'll give you a location. You just stick that in the boost availability, and bam, I promise you, you'll have content. You'll have people coming for your content. You just can't reshare that same content. So that means you got to make new videos. Well, you don't have to necessarily make new videos. All you actually really need to do is be able to keep them going to Mr. Josiah's website, and you'll be good. Now, once you get your $1,500, you get your own website. But then you got to keep up your email list and all that. And it's not that easy either, because that one email person isn't guaranteed to actually want to care. Trust me, I got emails filing in my book, in my email account, and I don't open them. I just know they're there. Eventually, once in a while, I open them, but I don't have any money to buy anything. I got bills to pay. It comes down to, are you going to pay attention to it in a year? I stay looking at it for a reason, and I stay trying to study it for a reason. But a lot of things, like I say, got to pay bills, got to take care of myself, got to take care of my kid. When you've got school loan bills, regular bills, health bills, pharmacy bills, kid in the bills. Even if your kid is healthy, you're still coming off with more kid bills. Every kind of bill you have to double that when you become a parent. And that's per kid. So if you have 3 kids, triple it. 4 kids, quadruple it. Yeah. Even if you put them all in the same car, you still gotta put $5 toward where their destination is, and then another $5 if they want to eat out, and that's only if you feel like taking them out. Yes. So, good luck to you. If you have any questions, please don't forget to come to my Facebook page. I will try to keep as much stuff up as possible. I'm not going to let this go. I'm going to put some of this on TikTok, and the rest of it will be on this YouTube channel. So I hope this helps you out, and good luck to us all. Bye.